Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am using a mic today, which is clipped down here. Hopefully you can see it peeking through. So hopefully the audio is a little better on this video. I'm hoping it's a little better on this video. So I'm going to try not to move as much because I know you can really hear it on the microphone. So let's get into today's topic. Today we're going to be talking about if you feel like you're falling behind in life, especially if you are a young woman, a young lady, and you just feel, like you're falling behind. So this video is for you. So I really have been thinking about what I want this channel to be about, and I really have come to the conclusion that I want it to be one, I want it to be motivational, I want it to be inspiring, I want it to be a fun place, a silly place where we can have fun, but I also just want to build a community of people who support each other and love each other through anything that we're going through. But I also want this channel to be some advice for you guys. And so that's what today's topic is about. It's about women who might feel that they are falling behind in life and you just need some life advice. So your girl Hannah is here to offer that advice. So let's just jump right into the topic of if you feel like you're falling behind in life. And I'm going to share my experiences and my life, how it's gone and what I've been through. And I hope that it helps you along the way because I just want this video to be, something that can help you get through whatever it is that you are going through, especially like today's topic, which is falling behind, especially if you're a young lady, a young woman, and you're falling behind. I feel that there are, societal pressures on us women, and it can feel overwhelming at times. And what I mean by that is I'm almost 30. I'm not 30 yet, but I'm almost 30. And I want to say around 25 years old, I started feeling like I needed to get married. I needed to start having babies. I needed to figure out my life. And it just put a lot of pressure on me. And again, this is like when I'm 25 years old. I'm not 25, but around 25 is when I started feeling these pressures. It's just societal pressure. You're on your Instagram, you're on your Facebook, you're on your TikTok, and you see your friends or people your high school friends or your college friends, and they're getting married and they're having babies, and you might feel a little left behind, right? I don't have children. I am not married at this time. And you kind of feel a little bit left behind in a way because you're not where they are, right? You're not married and you don't have children. And sometimes you feel even more pressure because I would say that, sometimes they're on their second baby or they're on their third baby or their fourth baby. And you're like, oh my goodness, I don't even have one kid yet. And first of all, I just also want to say that to those women and to those families, I am so happy for you and you are so blessed. And I know that one day I'll get there. I'm not there yet. Those of you who have families and, started a family early on, I love that. And it's such a blessing. And this is mostly for the women who are approaching their 30s and they are starting to feel a little left behind. And I just want to say, first of all, you're not falling behind. And I think that is something you need to hear because so many times women feel this need to compare and to compare everything, right? Our hair, our looks, our lips, our body, our outfits, our accessories. We compare a lot, and it's the truth. And the most important thing is do not compare yourself to anybody else in the world, to celebrities, to your friends, to your primas, to your family. Don't compare yourself to anybody. And I say that because you're on your own path, you're on your own journey. And I mean that you are your own person. Everybody is on their own path, right? Everybody has different paths. And let's talk about that. I think that there are women who find the love of their life when they're 15 years old. I have a really good friend of mine, and they got married either 19 or 20, I can't remember. And, she has a family. And I love that. And that's such a blessing. But there's also women who find the love of their life when they're 50 years old, or when they're 40, or when they're in their 30s. And I just want to share with you that information because if it is, you're searching for your life partner and you're not having the best time and you are struggling, I just want you to know that you will find your partner, you will find the love of your life, and it's going to come when you least expect it, and it's going to be the biggest blessing in the world. And, there's women who are focused on their career. I think society has put a lot of pressure on women to get married, find a husband, have children, work at the house, doing her housewife duties, and there's nothing wrong with that. But there are women in this day who don't want that at all. There's women who want a career and they put their career first and they put it as their priority. And sometimes when you do that, you have to put, having a family on hold because you want to excel in your career. And, there's other women who don't want children at all, and that's totally okay too. They're totally fine living with their 5, 7 fur babies at home with their partner, and they're not ready for kids or they don't want kids. And I'm just trying to talk to you guys and let you know that you're on your own path, you're on your own journey, and this wonderful thing that we call life is beautiful. And what's meant for you will always be for you, and you will find what you're looking for. And I hope you guys also just try to be the better version of yourself. You try to be a better sister, be a better wife, be a better girlfriend, be a better athlete if that's something you're into. I just hope you guys never stay satisfied and never stay content and always be hungry. And I say that because I hope you guys want to grow and I hope you guys want to push yourselves to the limit to be successful in whatever it is that you want to do. And I just want this video to really talk to you guys about not comparing yourself to other women and not comparing yourself to other people's life, because let's just use my life for an example, okay? I am 28 years old, not married, and I don't have kids. I am engaged, but I'm not there yet. And I always get asked the question, when are you getting married? When's the wedding? When's the wedding? And it's great questions. And I just answer the question as best as I can. But I don't think people understand that I'll be engaged for 3 or 4 years or 5 years if that's what I want. And I know that I'm getting closer to a marriage, but also marriage is something that shouldn't be taken lightly. It's going to be your lifelong partner for the rest of your life. And that's a really big decision. And I say that because I've been in a relationship for almost 8 years. And I met this person when I was 20 years old, and now I'm 28. And the thing is, my priorities when I was 20 to now when I'm 28 are completely different. And I believe it's because people change over time, and there's nothing wrong with change, because if it is change in a good way, and if it is change in a way that's making your life better and you better, then there's nothing wrong with change. But people do change. And so in a marriage, you're going to be with that person for, I don't know, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80 years. And of course, you're going to go through things. And of course, things are going to change. And I'm just saying, you really want to get with somebody who you can rely on, who is your best friend, who is respectful, who is honest, who is going to be there for you through the good and the bad, through the rich and the poor, right? That's what some of the vows are. And it's just really important to pick a partner that is going to be a good partner to you and that you guys get along. So that's very, very important in life. And then also having children, right? Things change. And a lot of people say, for me, people are like, when are you going to have kids? And I'm like, I am not ready for kids. And I know the saying of, you're never ready to have children. It's just going to happen. But for me, I know 100% I am not ready for children. I know one day I will be ready. I know one day in the future I will have children, but that day is not anytime soon. It's just you have to know yourself really, really well. And I know one day I will get married and I will have children and it'll be a blessing. And it's just, I'm not there yet. And I'm just saying for you guys who are feeling lost or feeling left behind, don't feel left behind. You know, everybody's life is on a different trajectory and everyone has a different path. And your path is not going to look like your best friends, and your path is not going to look like anybody you know from high school or college, because that's the beauty of it. It's your life. You are responsible for your own choices, the decisions you make, the actions, and the words that you use. You are in charge of all of that, which is a great thing. And I just don't want you guys to compare yourself or to really just feel like you're falling behind, because I truly believe you're right where you need to be. I know I'm right where I need to be. And when the time is right, because I believe in God and I believe in the big man upstairs. And when the time is right, you are gonna know and you're gonna be like, okay, this time is right. So don't fall to societal pressure. Don't fall to, you know, the things of this world. Just focus on yourself. My fiance always says, put those blinders on and just look forward and just continue moving in the right direction. And I've read tons of books. I love reading books, but I read a book where it says, even if you're getting 1% closer every single day, at the end of the year, now you're 365% better. Let's just say it's working out, right? You work out every single day and you start getting stronger 1% every single day, every single day. By the end of the year, you will have probably should have a miraculous change, because you're not going to be where you started off at day one, because now you're at day 365. But you just got to keep moving in the right direction. And it's just so important that you just keep those blinders on. And what is yours will always be yours. And I'll tell you a little bit of a story of when I was 25. I felt a really huge pressure to get engaged. And the thing is, I put a lot of pressure on my relationship. I put a lot of pressure on my other partner to move into that direction. And I have to say that it's not the best thing for you if it's putting that pressure on each other, because you really have to both be ready. You really have to both want to move forward to that next step. And, that looks different for a lot of people. And, like myself, I would say I'm pretty traditional. I do not live with my fiance and I will not live with my fiance until we're married. But that's just a choice I made. And there's many choices that you can make for yourself. But I just want you guys to know that you're not falling behind. Well, you guys, I feel like I went a little bit on a tangent there, but I just wanted to talk to you guys about you're not falling behind. That is the main takeaway. You're on your own path, you're on your own journey, and you don't have to compare yourself to anybody, because you're your own person and your life is your life, and it's not going to look like anybody else's life. And, life is a journey. And so today I just wanted to give some advice and just let you know that you're right where you need to be. And if you're not right where you need to be, I am hoping and praying for you that you find the answer, or you find what you're looking for, or you get that motivation that you've been lacking recently. And that's what I wanted to talk to you guys about today. Just a little bit of a life advice. I feel I was a little more real, a little more honest in today's video. If you like today's video, definitely leave a comment below. Maybe you want more life advice videos. I can definitely give some of my own advice, and we can just help each other through this beautiful, this beautiful journey that we're on. So thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope this helped you in any sort of way. And remember, you're right where you need to be, and you're not falling behind. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, I'll see you soon.